And just like that, is ending. A day after Season 3's Episode 10 aired, HBO Max pulled the plug on the revival series. Just as it was finding its sort of but not really groove, it was lights out. I suppose it was only a matter of time. The show was starting to drag its feet with its stories, seemingly going nowhere and everywhere all at once. The only thing Season 3, Episode 11, Forgot About the Boy, suggests is that, much like Carrie's book, we may not have much closure by the finale's end. And just like that ponders women being alone. It's not done very well, but there's an effort. Forgot About the Boy sees Carrie, Sarah Jessica Parker, going down memory lane. She's invited back to her old apartment and that gives her a lot of feelings. Now that things are over with Aidan, John Corbett, and Duncan, Jonathan Cake, sad as I am about that, Carrie is drifting. She tells her editor that a woman being alone is not a sad thing, but that's not how the publishers want her to end her book. It feels very much like we're seeing how Sex and the City might have ended, with Carrie surrounded by her friends and no Mr. Big in sight. Does that make Carrie a sad person? What does it mean to be alone? Lisette, Katerina Tannenbaum, can't even stand the idea of living by herself, while Carrie used to relish it. And just like that, Season 3 has the opportunity to truly explore why society is so bothered with a single woman, at any age and stage in her life. Though I know it won't, Episode 11 at least tried. I have an inkling, and just like that's own epilogue will see Carrie reuniting with Duncan, though it probably won't be for the long term. And that's fine. That I end this episode, Carrie is faced with the emotions of nostalgia. Of feeling like something used to be good when we're at a point of feeling a bit lost. Carrie's breakup with Aidan was inevitable, and she seems to have made peace with the fact that it didn't work out. Sometimes the way forward is letting go of the past, and Aidan was very much a what if in Carrie's life for a long time. Now that she's without him once more, Carrie can perhaps see her life with a bit more clarity. While the episode claimed that a woman being alone isn't a sad thing, it also didn't feel like the writers were working very hard to convince us. But it seems like this may be Carrie's slump before she can move forward. I would be surprised if and just like that did end with Carrie alone, but, for at least a moment, the series made it feel like it could be a possibility. Then again, we've been shaped by happily ever afters for ages, so it's only a matter of time before Carrie's relationship status changes again. And just like that, Season 3, Episode 11's remaining storylines mostly fall flat. The rest of the episode was rather uneventful and a bit dull. Herbert, Christopher Jackson, is sour that he lost his election, and he was a bit rude to Lisa, Nicole Ari Parker, about it. He's tying his worth as a man to his ability to win something. I wish I could say this was unrealistic, but it's not. Then there's Charlotte, Kristen Davis, who's teary watching Rock, Alexa Swinton, play Millie in their high school production of Thoroughly Modern Millie. And Miranda, Cynthia Nixon, deals with Brady's, Niall Cunningham, anger over inviting his baby mama over for Thanksgiving. Of the three, Miranda's scene with Brady at least had a confrontation. It often feels like and just like that wants to include all of these interesting storylines and emotional through lines but doesn't bother discussing them beyond a line or two. It's frustrating. Even Seema, Sarita Chowdhury, telling Adam, Logan Marshall Green, that she loves him, and he/her, wasn't a worthwhile moment. I'm glad Seema is happy, but the show could do with a bit more oomph to these storylines. Otherwise, they're just happening without much fanfare or consequence. Anthony, Mario Cantone, freaking out about saying yes to Giuseppe's, Sebastiano Pagazzi, proposal is more emotionally fascinating than practically everything else in the episode. Whereas I wanted the episodes to be shorter before, their now shortened length feels too short. Ultimately, it's a matter of and just like that not being economical about its pacing and storytelling. As we barrel towards the series finale, and just like that, Season 3 has now become a graveyard of intriguing storylines that have either gone nowhere or have become repetitive. I want to look forward to seeing how Carrie, Miranda, and Charlotte's storylines end, but it's hard to feel much enthusiasm for a show that still feels like it's wringing its hands regarding what to do with its characters and their only occasionally fascinating emotional journeys.